The words hit me like a fist to the chest. This body isn't yours. Go enjoy your hand. Sarah's voice sliced through the air, sharp, cruel, deliberate, as she stood framed in the doorway of our bedroom, her skin shimmer with post-gym sweat. Yoga pants clinging to her like a second skin. The softness I used to find in her eyes was gone, replaced by something hard and defiant, daring me to say a single word. I couldn't move. My throat had gone dry. Her lavender perfume drifted toward me, mingled with something else. Cheap, masculine, unfamiliar. My pulse pounded painfully as the room tilted beneath me. What happened to us? For months, I'd been watching the shift. The gym had become her sanctuary. Her body, the altar she worshipped with ruthless devotion. At first, I admired it. The confidence, the glow, the way she carried herself like she discovered new life. But then came the late nights. The phone she guarded. The flinch in her shoulders whenever I reached for her. I told myself it was just stress, that she was reclaiming herself after a decade of marriage, 2 kids, and routines that dulled everything. But those words, spat like poison, tore the last blindfold away. I sat heavily on the edge of the bed. The springs groaned under my weight. My eyes drifted to the photo on the nightstand. Us at the beach 5 years ago, her laughter pressed into my shoulder as the wind tangled her hair. My fingers traced the wooden frame, cold and smooth. Was it him? Mark, the trainer she always mentioned too casually, as if hoping I wouldn't notice. I remembered seeing them together once at the gym, his arm brushing hers, the private joke between them, his self-assured grin. I'd brushed it off. People flirt. It didn't have to mean anything. Now, the house was quiet. The kids were spending the weekend at my mother's. I walked downstairs barefoot, the hardwood biting cold against my feet, and poured a glass of whiskey. The amber liquid caught the dim light as I tried to steady my shaking hands. Then my phone buzzed on the counter. A notification from her fitness app. Another workout logged. Her 3rd session that day. At 10 at night. Who trains at that hour? I opened it. Her profile was public, every detail neatly recorded. Leg day with Mark. Feeling unstoppable. My stomach turned as I saw his comments beneath. Killing it. Fire. Can't wait to see you crush it tomorrow. My grip tightened until the phone bit into my skin. I didn't want to become this man. The jealous husband, the one checking clues. But everything was lining up too perfectly. The unfamiliar perfume. The secretive phone. The long showers after training. The smile that seemed too bright, too forced. I told myself love meant trust, but trust was slipping through my fingers like dry sand. The next morning, the smell of coffee pulled me from a restless sleep. Sarah was in the kitchen, humming lightly, flipping pancakes, wearing my old college sweatshirt like nothing had happened. "Morning, babe," she said, cheerful, easy. I studied her face, searching for cracks, but all I saw was a mask. I nodded, unable to find words past the lump in my throat. I wanted to scream, to confront her, but the words lodged in silence. Then she left her phone on the counter before heading to shower. The screen lit up, glowing like temptation. My heart hammered as I stared at it. Her passcode was still the same, our anniversary. My thumb hovered. This wasn't who I was. I never snooped, but her voice echoed again in my mind. This body doesn't belong to you. My hand trembled as I unlocked the screen. The messages with Mark were at the top. Missed you at the gym last night. You looked amazing in those leggings. When can we meet again? And then the photo. The two of them shoulder to shoulder under the neon lights, smiling, comfortable, intimate. Smiles that had once been mine. My vision blurred. Anger and heartbreak collided like a crash inside my chest. I set the phone down before I threw it. My hands wouldn't stop shaking. When she came downstairs, towel wrapped in her hair, she froze the moment she saw my face. "What's wrong?" she asked softly, though her voice already carried fear. I didn't answer. I simply pushed the phone toward her. The screen lit up, exposing everything. Her eyes widened, then narrowed. Her lips parted, but no sound came. The silence pressed down, heavy and suffocating. "Say something." I rasped, my voice raw. She swallowed hard. twisting the towel between her fingers. "It's not what it looks like," she stammered. He's been helping me. That's all." I laughed, a sound bitter and broken. "Helping you? That's what you're calling it." My voice cracked, rising. "You told me I don't own you, Sarah. So tell me, who does?" Her face contorted, tears welling. "You don't understand," she snapped. "I've been invisible for years, Jake. To you, to everyone. He saw me. He made me feel alive again." Her words knocked the air from my lungs. I wanted to smash something, to scream until the walls shook, but instead, I just stared at her. This stranger standing in my kitchen wearing my wife's face. The argument that followed blurred into chaos. Her voice shaking as she insisted it wasn't physical. My anger boiling over, accusing her of tearing down everything we'd built. Words flew like shards of glass, cutting deep on both sides. By the end, I didn't know if I hated her more for betraying me, or hated myself for not seeing how far apart we'd already drifted. That night, I couldn't bear to lie beside her. I crashed on the couch instead, the silence of the house pressing down like a weight. By morning, she was gone. A note sat on the counter, in her uneven handwriting. "I'm sorry. I need time to figure this out. I love you, but I don't know who I am anymore." Her car was gone. So was her gym bag. I stood there, staring at the paper, something breaking deep inside. Not just heartbreak, not just betrayal, but the crushing realization that I wasn't innocent either. She had betrayed me. Yes, but I had betrayed her too, in quieter ways, through neglect, through silence, through the slow erosion of connection. Neither of us noticed until it was too late. The truth wasn't simple. It never is. It was messy, tangled, soaked in choices and regrets. I crumpled the note in my fist, my chest tightening as I looked out at the empty driveway. I didn't know if there was a way back from this, or if there even should be.